on to our next Zania. We have Harmonize and his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend.
It's so confusing.
Pashi. Now, a week ago, these two are very in love because he introduced her after a long silence when it comes to romance, after he and Kajala have broken up and all the mess that was their relationship, from him hitting on her daughter. As in, the Frida Kajala Harmonize story was gross.
Disturbing.
It was disgusting. Anyway, they finished that. He goes underwater. He's silent for a hot minute. And then he had launches a new babe, a very pretty, dark-skinned lady, the complete opposite of Frida Kajala, who goes by the name Pashi. Now, a week ago, he had shared his intentions and said, to be completely honest, I am very confident in telling people that I love Poshi Queen very much. And aside from just being happy, we've been together for 6 months. Besides her assets and everything, I love her deeply, and she has come to change my life overall. I am now a new person, and I am thinking about children. So he wanted to settle down. He had found the one, finally, after all of these years of being the villain, he had found the one. That was a week ago. And then yesterday or today, they both blocked each other on social media. So now guys are wondering, so are you guys still together? Is it just a small tiff? Because sometimes, you know, you can block your husband and you're living in the same house. It happens. Maybe he left his socks. Maybe he just did something dumb and you're like, you know what, I don't want to talk to you. Maybe it's that, or they've completely separated. But one thing we can take away from all of this is that Harmonize is the problem, because he has been the common denominator in every toxicity that has gone on in his life, in every relationship that has been on the media, in everything that he has had, even the relationship with his business partners, with Diamond Platinums. He has been the common denominator. Where there is problem, he is there. So I think it's safe to say that he is a very difficult person to be with.
I think
He's a very difficult person to love and to just have around. We would actually love to know the reason why the two have separated or blocked each other on socials. Is it cheating? Is it infidelity? Is it... What happened, Poshi? Please do an expose. Look for that girl who does the Shade Room of Tanzania. There's this... is it... Mwembe? There's this girl who really does huge exposés in Tanzania. Look for her and sit down with her. Let her give you that $1,000, and then you sit down and just tell us what is happening. Sell your soul. We would love to know. But either way, I just don't pity him. I don't feel any sympathy for him. He is the problem.
Yeah, I feel like Harmonize gives that energy of, I am too big to fail, but then you add ego to the mix, and then ultimately I am the prize. I feel like that's the energy that he gives. I am the prize. And therefore, whenever I hear he's broken up with someone, it's almost like a resounding, oh, okay, that's okay.
Yeah.
And then he always likes to make these grand proclamations of things that he's going to do, simply because he wants people to recognize them. And when there's not a huge enough reaction, he just ducks. That's consistently what he's been doing. He'll make a huge proclamation about something. When people don't care about it, because nobody really does at the end of the day, I think people really just like his music, but then him, it's like, honestly, with him minus the music, I could live without him, but his music is really, really good. So people tolerate him because he does really good music, but other than that, I don't think he's a very likable person. He doesn't give likability energy.
Yeah.
And honestly, with the many interactions or the few interactions that I personally had with him, he was just that exact person. Like, he's very egocentric. It's me. And whenever people don't give him that recognition, like, you have to do this big, pompous, like, huge, grand gestures for him just to feel deserving. And if you don't do it that way, then he just ducks. Like, he is that person, and it's an annoying trait that not a lot of people can handle. Imagine dealing with someone who always has to make you recognize that they are the prize. It's too much. It's giving soft boy Kenyan boy. It's giving too much of that. Anyway, these are just our opinions. I'm sure people who are close to him probably know him better than we do, and we would love to hear the drama. Like, all the women who've come out and said something about Harmonize, they never really say what the reason of the breakup was. They just tell us their regrets after. I wish I never was with that person. So Frida Kajala, please, Paula Kajala, please, what happened? Tell us all the tea. We want to know why you keep going back and forth, and also ultimately why you decided to put that nail in that coffin. But it is what it is. He just seems like a very annoying guy to be around, to be honest. That's as much as I can say. But maybe I'm being a little too mean. So please, what do you think about Harmonize? Do you follow him on social media? What are his stories like? Let us know.